Oh boy, Virgo, are you in for a big surprise this weekend? Let me just tell you, there is someone, I don't know who they are, we'll figure it out. Someone is telling their friends or family or people close to them, or maybe they're just shouting it from the soapbox, that you are the one for them, that they have met the love of their life. They think you're the one. They're telling them their feelings about you. Someone is like super overjoyed. They could be telling people that they work with, colleagues or friends. Could be sitting there just having that conversation with the dog. Yep. This is my person. Virgo's my person. Telling their sisters. There's a lot of questions going around and a lot of chatter over this weekend where I do feel like, now, are you going to find out about this? I mean, you might not even know. You might right now as you're listening to this, and we'll see if you're going to find out, but some of you might be like, I'm the last to know about this. Maybe they'll tell you later, but yeah, this is definitely happening over this weekend, so we will definitely get into this as well and see, what more shows up. Smash that like button, do subscribe, and let's see how this plays out.
You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
All right, Virgo. Wow. All right, so you do have Gemini here. Okay, let's take a look. I just saw the Hermit, so you that's definitely your energy, and you are not in the know right now. Okay, Virgo, someone is telling their friends or someone close to them. It could be a family member. They got your name in their mouth, and they're talking about you, and they're saying, I'm in love with Virgo, or I think I've met the person, or I've always known that Virgo was my person, and they're talking about you, okay? They're letting somebody else or other people know. Now let's dig a little bit more into this. There's the Chariot. Oh yes, so there's going to be movement. There's definitely movement forward. I do feel like your person here, it could be a Cancer, is coming to some kind of realization, or something hits them over this weekend, or they have this conversation and somebody close to them says, do you think this is the one for you? Do you think and your person's like, yes. So there will be movement as well towards you in a physical sense. Okay, let me see here. Somebody's coming to visit you this weekend or connecting with you this weekend as well. Might be some kind of family party or something. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're just giving me, this person here is like, I'm getting that they are kind of regretful that they didn't do it sooner, is what I'm hearing, or they didn't make a move, or they didn't realize this sooner. They have some regret, and so that regret is kind of propelling them to really take action here. That's what the Chariot is, action and change. Oh my gosh, 9 of Cups, yeah. I mean, they do regret. There is regret. I wish that I had made a move earlier, or I wish I'd said something sooner. I wish I had realized. Yeah, there is some regret. Okay, so, for some of you, this might not be somebody that maybe they've had a thing for you and they never did anything about it, and now they're regretting it. You might not have ever been involved with them, or you might have been involved with them, and now, they're having some kind of, it's a conversation that they have with another person that I feel like gets them talking about your relationship. They're talking about the relationship. They're talking about you, talking about their feelings. Somebody opens up to them and really just not heavily pries, but it's just like, hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? Or, are you guys dating? How's it going? That kind of thing. And then they talk to them. And I do feel like this is someone that they trust, that they're speaking about you to them and like really diving into their feelings. Oh my gosh, the Wheel, they're saying they're so lucky. They feel so lucky. You're a wish come true for them. They feel so lucky that they feel like you're the best thing since sliced bread, Virgo, for them, that they've ever met and that they've ever known, okay? So, this wheel turning and with this Chariot is definitely giving movement vibes, okay? Especially over this weekend. I feel like your person here is going to roll the dice take some kind of a risk. And what is this risk? What is the risk? Okay, courage. Oh my gosh, Leo energy here. The courage to do what? To start walking in your direction, moving in your direction, okay? So you might find out about this over the weekend. They might say something simple like, I was talking to my friend or I was talking to a family member or somebody, and we were talking about you over this weekend. And I came to realize how lucky I feel that you're in my life, or how lucky I am that you would even honor me with your presence. Yeah, it's an energy of like them saying, I feel so lucky to be with you, right? What a lucky chance I have. I wish I had done something sooner. I wish I had said something sooner. They're hoping for a chance here, that you'll give them a chance to, move forward with them. You guys, I have this terrible habit of shuffling while I'm talking. So I'm trying to be mindful and break doing that so I can just focus on the cards, okay? And let me try to do that going forward, because I'm always like, okay. So look at all these coins and look at all these coins. I do feel like I'm seeing, they're just giving me an image of someone this weekend blowing bubbles. I'm seeing like a child blowing bubbles. Okay, that's weird. I don't know where that came from. But I feel like you are connecting with this person over this weekend in some form or fashion, okay? There might even be, because I'm feeling maybe there's an event, or it could be a work event or a family event, or you could be at a place where everybody's just outside. I'm picking up like games, like checkers or chess. I'm picking up games, okay? I know it's a little off topic here, but they're just giving me these images, and a Chinese, a place with a lot of lanterns as well, okay? A lot of lanterns. So anyway, now they're giving me a mandala. Okay, so yes, there is definite. Does that mean you're going to get asked out on a date, or you're going out on a date with this person? For some of you, yes. For others of you, you're just getting together again. Okay. Some kind of celebration or a party for some, but a reunion for sure. And some of you, I do feel like there's a Virgo here who may have been hoping and praying for this to happen as well, or to have some type of energy from someone like close to you that you can connect with. Okay, I do see that happening, but you're manifesting this in Virgo. So if you push it away, you only have yourself to blame, but you're manifesting this positive energy in from another person here. Somebody's also playing pool. I keep getting all these like games, like physical games. Okay, see, I was shuffling again. So I'm mostly seeing an outdoor music event as well. Okay. But I kind of feel like, and I'm going to just say this, I feel like this person, like it's just not happening over this weekend. I feel like this person, whoever they are to you, has been mentioning you to another person or others. Oh, talking about you, or I met this Virgo, or I met this great person, or your name or topic about relationships comes up, and they start talking about you. There might be an issue for some where there's like there could be a long distance relationship here as well. There could also be meeting online, or only seeing each other online and reconnecting online over this weekend for some. Okay, I'm trying to cover all of you. Let's see what else there is. Also seeing like some kind of a book fair. It's like an outdoor event too. Okay, why is the 9 of Wands here? Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So Virgo, I do feel like this person's been kind of standoffish with you, or a little avoidant, not really communicating. That's why there's regret. I do feel like they wish that they had said something sooner. They've been kind of standoffish, but you know what? I feel like they're going to break their own walls down and come forward with this positive news. This is Cupid's arrows. So yeah, you're going to get some type, you're going to find out over this weekend, where I do feel like they're going to say, I was talking about you to, like, even if they just say, I was talking about you to my friends about work, it doesn't matter. Just all you need to hear is I was just talking about you with others, okay, which means that you're on their mind and that you're significant and you're important to them, okay? So I do feel that energy. I'm picking that up strongly, okay? They've been kind of avoidant. They've been kind of shut down, have their walls up, like high, strong boundaries, and they realize this. They're making that change with the world here. And wow, the Eight of Pentacles is here. You're going to see some changes with this person, like the effort. Their words are going to match their actions, okay? But apart from that, I do feel like this person here never spoke really about you in like however long ago, or never met, just kind of however long or length of time. Even if you just met, this person has kept a tight lid on their emotions and their feelings, not even just to you, but to anybody else. And now they're telling everybody about you. They're opening up. It's a shock. I seriously just saw the Tower card, okay? It's a shock. It's unbelievable. What is happening with this person? Oh my gosh. Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. So I can't pinpoint it exactly, but I will tell you, they feel like they've known you forever. There's a familiarity. Am I saying that right? Some kind of familiarity. Maybe you knew when you were children or when you were younger. So you, Virgo, could be that person that's just out in the world. And maybe you have a lot of fans, or you have people around you that are like a lot of supporters, okay? A lot of friends, a lot of supporters. Like, I'm picking up that this person knew you. I'm getting the phrase, they knew you before you were popular. I don't know what exactly that means, but they knew you before you were somebody, right? And of course, everybody's somebody, right? But they knew you before your recognition, your success, your victories. And so they feel like they knew you before you went through whatever you went through. And they feel like they are privy in some way because of that. Like, they don't see you, like, they appreciate all of your success and stuff like that, your victories, your recognition. They do appreciate that, but they knew you when you had mud on your face. That's what I'm trying to say. And there's some kind of familiarity to that they find comfort in. That's why I feel like, why didn't Virgo's person make a move back then? Why do they have a little bit of regret? I mean, I do feel like they're overcoming this regret by them speaking about you and speaking to others about you. It's manifesting their feelings and their realizations, okay? But something held them back. For some of you, I'm getting like, oh, well, we've just always been friends, or Virgo was like a brother or a sister. Okay. Seriously, the only thing that's held them back is their inability to open up and express their feelings. They were in their own way. Nothing really held them back but their own inability to just open up and say and let you know. So with the King of Cups, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. But with the King of Cups energy here, this is somebody who, they played a more supportive role, tolerant, empathy. They played maybe more of a friend role. They're coming to realize. And now they want to do something about this, and they're talking about it. There could have been, there could have also been somebody else in your life at the time too. Also, the King of Pentacles is here. So they could also be an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And they were just very focused on business. They were, what I'm getting here is, you know, if it were the Knight of Cups is more romantic, puts more effort into expression, romantic, creative expression. But the Kings are a bit more reserved, okay? And I'm getting a sense that this person did not share their feelings, and they just mostly focused on academics or work. All right? They just kept it to themselves, their emotions. And that's really it. I don't feel like there really was anything overly major that got in the way of them expressing their feelings, except for their own difficulty in doing so. Now the Queen of Cups. There's some kind of an emotional tie here, though. Yep, there you go. Two of Cups. There could also have been a confusion in sexuality. I'm picking that up. Confusion in sexuality. Yes. That's probably the biggest blockage that they're giving me right now. Apart from them just keeping their emotions to themselves and just maybe not wanting to ruin a friendship, or not wanting to ruin or get in the way if there was somebody else, or just being confused about where they, you know, maybe there's some bisexual tendency, or just being confused about, you know, which gender they're most attracted to. There's some of that, definitely. But I need to tell you that, and that's not for everybody. You guys just, you know, cherry pick what fits here for you. But I will tell you that apart from all of that, there is this huge talk therapy thing that's happening with them, where their conversation and dialogue that they're having with one or two or others is coming to the forefront, and actually helping them sort out these issues and whatever was holding them back. And I just feel like they really do love you. And you know, maybe wonder, well, you don't know how they feel, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't feel like it's that they don't like want to tell you. There could be a little issue with telling you too soon, for those of you who are just connecting with this person. But I do feel like they're coming to realize on their own. No one is influencing them. Nothing is like coming down out of the sky, and, you know, like the angels and the trumpets making them realize this is some kind of conversation. And I feel like there's also someone else here. Could be whatever sign your person is. It could be another water sign that they're talking to, or another earth sign, helping them get in touch with their emotions and their common sense as well. Okay, masculine or feminine. All right, so I do feel like your person is surrendering to how they feel, 100% about you. Yep. And moving on to greener pastures with you. I mean, is it all going to happen like in one day? Not necessarily, but this is the energy, and it's flowing in that direction. So, you know, you guys may have known each other for a long time, and like I said, there might have been some other issues that prevent you and they, or prevented at the time, from you guys being able to connect, or for them to just really acknowledge how they feel about you. I feel like they are over this weekend especially. It's pretty profound. Somebody's in the military, I'm just getting, or in police, or fire, or some kind of authoritarian. If the emperor, I just said if the emperor shows up, there it is. Aries energy. Okay, so there's definitely something cooking. Something's cooking. The kettle's brewing. Something's cooking this weekend, okay? If that gives you any kind of consolation. Something's definitely cooking. And look, just like I said, a chess piece. Remember I said checkers? And a chess piece. Which one is that? Is it the king or the queen or the rook? Does anybody know? If you know, leave a comment. Which chess piece is that? On the knight? I can't remember. Yeah, Virgo. Oh, yeah. Ace of Cups. There's brand new love start happening over this weekend, okay? So this is either someone... Now, listen, let me just tell you this. This is not someone you've never met before, okay? Because if they've never seen you and you've never seen them, how could they come to realize that they're in love with you? That's off the table. That's not the story. The story is that you know them. You have known them in whatever form or fashion, right? This could have simply just been the person that delivers your mail. It could be that simple. And your acquaintances, or you have close family ties, or you met at some point a long time ago and it wasn't the right timing, and now you're reconnecting again, and they're coming to realize how they feel about you. Now, as far as you hearing about this, okay, because right now, as I'm doing this reading, and perhaps over this weekend, you're going to listen to this and be like, I had no idea. And that's the whole point of the reading, is they're talking about you and telling everyone around them that they are actually in love with you. Except for you knowing it, okay? Except for you knowing it. All right, boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So are you going to find out about it this weekend? You might see them this weekend, but I'm not so sure you're going to know. They might mention, I'll give you that. They might mention, I was talking to, maybe you guys are friends and it's leading to more, but there's something about needing to have boundaries up over this weekend, okay? I'm just putting that out there, right? Something's cooking. But the meat's not done yet, okay? The tea's not fully brewed, okay? It's in the process. And they might say to you, I was talking about you to our friends. Or do you remember when we were friends? Or connecting you with their friend group, or some way, something comes out. For some of you, there's an apology where they may say to you, I have a lot of regret that I didn't open up to you sooner. But as far as them, like really going out of their way to tell, I think they're going to keep that little hush-hush over the weekend. But hey, this is your little clue, right? This is why you come here to listen to these readings, so that you can find out what's on the other side of the veil. And that's what's happening here. For some of you, this relationship deserves a second chance to grow into something more. This is kind of profound. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying here and now. So you already know this person. Your true love is already a part of your life. Okay, you already know who they are. Whatever their sign, don't pay too much attention to the signs I call. I mean, if it resonates, a sign resonates for you, that's great. But if I don't call out a certain sign, it does not mean that this is not your reading, okay? So try not to, take it with a grain of salt. But just so you know, I do feel like they're having this conversation. So one of the things that I'm just hearing, if you've had like ringing ears, right? Here's regret. They've had regret for not doing something sooner. Maybe they got into another relationship and it just turned out blah. If you've got ringing ears, that's one of your signs. Okay, if you've noticed, or maybe you've got a sudden onset of tinnitus, or tinnitus, however you say it, whatever country you're in, that's one of your signs, okay? Sudden onset of ringing ears, the back of your hand itching, that kind of thing. You thought you might feel like you were rejected, but that's not the case at all. Yeah, they're speaking about you. They might even be talking to their parents or others close about, oh my gosh, fate, this is a destined partnership. Wow, Virgo, it is pretty profound. So this weekend, that energy shift, I do feel like that's happening for them, for sure. For some of you, this might just be someone this could be like one of your siblings' friends. It could be someone you met years ago, didn't go anywhere. For whatever reasons, it just wasn't the right time. This is all divine timing. This connection showing up here. So just, don't force it. Just allow it to play out, and then you'll know. Oh, this person fantasizes about you, Virgo. Okay. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. Okay. I want a future with you. Wow. Oh my gosh, Virgo. This is so beautiful. I mean, if this is what you want, if you know who this is, good for you. But this feels like a very positive kind of reading in the sense of maybe it would be better if they just came directly to you to tell you, but there's something I feel like they needed to have a talk. They need to converse. They could be talking with a therapist or just clearing the energy and trying to sort out how they feel. Like if they really love you or what they're feeling or what's going on or what they've been suppressing or what's going on with their sexuality or maybe an issue because there's maybe children or siblings involved or maybe you guys have known each other for so long and became friends and it's this could get ruined, I'm not going to say anything, or there was somebody else in the picture on their side, on your side, whichever. It's all kind of coming together. That's what I feel like is happening here. You two have been paralleling each other the whole time, and on your different little sails, your different little boats, going on your own separate journeys, and then you just come up and meet in the middle. And that's what I feel like, the square. You guys just kind of square off here in a positive way. So yeah, the overall message I feel like I'm getting is that they're talking about you this weekend. So if some of you might get a little you got to come back and leave me a comment if you connect with this person over this weekend and they say, yeah, I was talking to my friend or I was talking to my sister or my mother or someone, whoever, about our relationship or about you. Let me know that happens. Let's see what other messages for you. Yeah, there was some separation. You guys were not together fully. Or someone was going through a divorce or a separation. It wasn't the right time. Something's happening here. Yeah, the unrequited love thing. It just wasn't time. It is now. And this person's going through this on their own. So if you guys are in separation, you don't talk anymore, they're going through this realization on their own now. If they're with somebody else, I feel like the separation is going to happen with another person. If you know they're with someone else, because there's just not enough chemistry. There's something stronger with you, Virgo. Something more stronger, and that's what they come to realize. So I feel like they're talking about. So if you're a person that you know, or you know who I'm talking about, and they have an engagement with someone else or some other connection, that's got a lot of red flags. That's not panning out, which is probably why they're going through some kind of talk therapy or something. They're trying to sort things out with themselves. They're coming to realize that their heart lies with you. Yes. Okay. Children might be involved in this. And remember, take it as it resonates. This might not fully be for you, but I'll try to hit on all areas here. Okay, yeah, they come to realize they have romantic feelings for you and they want to explore that. So I feel like this person is ready, oh my gosh, getting to know each other, is ready to get to know you better or connect with you in that way more so. Okay, why? Because they love you, because they have feelings for you. You call me, you say, what does my person feel? What are their feelings for me? This is what they're coming to realize. Their feelings for you are, they have romantic feelings for you. You fulfill them. You complete me. Somebody said in the chat, They just finished watching Jerry Maguire. And I just wanted to give you a bunch of thumbs up because that's like my favorite movie of all time. You complete them, Virgo. You do. You're everything they've been looking for. Your wish come true. They're totally in love with you. You heal them, Virgo. You give them something. You heal them. You bring a healing energy. Okay, anyway, what else do you have? Oh, partying. Time with friends. There you go. Feeling some friend vibe here. Having fun. Living in the moment. Being happily single and dating. Okay, some kind of party over this weekend. Something to celebrate for sure. Teddy bear. Interested in you. Blooming romance. Flirting and want to date. Oh, I'm telling you. You might connect with this person over a party, at a party over the weekend, or go out with them somewhere. And each time connecting with you, becoming more and more interested in you, and wanting to get to know you even more. They feel like they've known you forever. Something about, I don't know, there's something about the connection that just feels right. That's the energy I'm picking up. Just fits. Self-indulgence, self-worth and value, shadow work, self-appreciation. You know, Virgo, let me just say that this energy that's happening, I know it's about them talking about you and coming to realize, but a lot of this has to do with your manifestations. You're taking time to heal. You're working through your own shadow work, appreciating and loving yourself. And when I'm saying that, I mean, yeah, you say to yourself, yeah, I deserve to have a good bath with a glass of wine and candles lit. That's loving yourself, right? I'm going to buy myself that piece of jewelry, you know, or I'm going to go out and exercise because I love myself. And then I'm going to reward myself with a delicious slice of gluten-free pizza. You know, these are things, these little things. It's like little treats. It's like celebrating and treating yourself every day to the good things in life, loving yourself, caring for yourself. And the more you manifest that in yourself and treat yourself well, others will come toward you, draw people towards you to want to treat you that way too. There's nothing more attractive than someone that loves themselves, and not in a narcissistic way, but someone that's like, they honor themselves, right? It's very, very attractive. So yeah, they're going to be having a conversation with you or about you over the weekend with one or more people. There's something here about, you might have hooked up with this person before, like a one night kind of thing. And they went into like total avoidant mode in the past. I know this is not going to be for everyone, but somebody here might have been. But, and you know, maybe for some of you, it was just like a fling that happened or something. Listen, I'm here to tell you that whatever that was has settled in your person's soul and has stayed there. You have not been forgotten. They have suppressed, but suppression is not making it go disappear. It's just pushing it down. And so I do feel like your person, and whatever they're going through here, their emotions are coming up. And guess who's coming up from the deep blue sea of their heart? You. Old school. Old school music I'm just getting. I just saw. There it is. And I put it back. I shuffled. Outdated. Old school music. Tape deck. Cassettes, right? Shocking how much you guys have in common. Virgo, I really like this reading for you, and I don't want to keep going further with it because I just feel like you're going to get some kind of synchronicities or signs over the weekend, especially if your ears are ringing, or you're going to see something, and we'll see maybe what numbers you might pop in, what numbers might show up for you, and if there's any repeaters, or I'll just see what I can channel. We'll see what shows up. Okay. Okay. You might see 888. That's infinity symbol. Comes around, goes around. I know that's not something on a clock. You might see that a price, or 888 could be an address. I'm also getting 777. Also getting 1212. So these are some repeating numbers that I feel like you might run into over this weekend. When you see them, keep in mind that those are going to be some numbers that will clue you in, the synchronicity to the reading. And let's see, I'm also seeing two people bumping into each other to 7-Eleven. Okay, all right, that's fine. Somebody works a 12 to 9 shift, or 12 to 6, or 6 to 12. Somebody's working over this weekend. I'm hearing from 11 to 7. Or somebody works an overnight shift from 11 to 7. So birth dates, we have the 1st, the 6th, the 8th, the 12th, the 2nd, and the 11th. Also the 16th, the 18th, and the 17th. Okay. Also the 26th, the 21st, and the 28th, and the 27th. All right, so that could be your birthday or your person's birthday. Keep that in mind. Let's see if we can get a little more info on possibly the zodiac sign of this person. All right, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn. Capricorn again, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini. Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini again, and Pisces. All right. Let's get some initials. All right, letter G, E, I, K, letter D, letter P, the letter T. Oh, we have 2 G's. Okay, somebody's got 2 G's in their name. Geico? Geico, anyone? And we have, let me see if there's anything else here. We have H, the letter A, we have J, and W. Okay, so you can put the initials together, or it's just first, middle, or last name. Jaws 50th anniversary this weekend. Okay. Keith. Okay. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to call out names. You see the initials, so you let me know. If that could be your initials, all right, now they're telling me Patricia or Patrick. These could be your initials or theirs, or both. Okay. Let me get some charms. All right. What do you have? Okay. You've got a honeybee. Beautiful. A honeybee. Somebody calls somebody honey. Somebody uses the nickname honey, or says, or somebody's like, oh, that's my name, honey. Somebody's name is honey. Let me see if I have anything. I'm picking up sunflower as well. I'm just getting like a sunflower. And also, there is somebody who's trying to like get rid of honeybees or bees. Somebody's got like a bee thing around them or around near their house. And they're having to call in like an exterminator or something. Or does something with bees. Like, breeds bees or farms bees. Okay. I have a spiritual meaning for this that I wrote down, and I want to tell you what it is, so just hang out with me for a second. I don't know where the heck I put it. Spiritual meaning for the bee. Yeah, I guess I don't have it written down. I could have sworn I had it written down, but that's okay. Let me just see if I can channel it on my own. Oh, yeah, okay, obviously some Winnie the Pooh energy. Winston, or someone's name is Winnie or Winston. They're just saying. And someone, okay, that's cute. Someone's a carpenter. Someone works as a carpenter. Right? Carpenter bee, that's what they're telling me. Okay, there's also a snake here. Don't be afraid. This is the shedding of the skin. Or someone's born in the year of the snake. Could be. But this is shedding of the skin. A brand new energy coming through. Transformation, healing. And again, this is a little bit of that Kundalini energy as well. And you also have a unicorn. So someone has dark hair. Very dark, maybe very dark brown or black. Okay, dark hair. That's your unicorn. Okay, somebody thinks you're very special and unique. I'm hearing that snake shedding what no longer serves. So whatever this person was on before is just not working for them. It just doesn't work for them. It's not serving them. They're getting rid of that energy. That's why I saw the 10 of Wands. There's a bit of like getting rid, like surrendering and getting rid. All right, you do have a red diamond here. Wow. So I feel like, because that's you, the diamonds in a suit of deck, or a suit of cards. The suit of diamonds. I can't talk today. A suit of diamonds and a deck of cards represents Earth Pentacles. Oh gosh. This person might even give you a diamond ring in your future. Like significant, or ask you for one. Like they want to make that connection with you. Like lifelong. There's also a snowflake here. A beautiful snowflake. Intricate patterns. Somebody works in tech or does something with like processors or chips, you know, quantum kind of stuff, computers. I'm just getting that right now. I'm also feeling somebody lives in kind of a snowy area. Now it's either it's snowy all year long, or it's just, it could be snowy now or just seasonally, but it's very snowy. The winter season, you know, wherever you are in the world, whatever season you're in when it snows, up in the northern hemisphere, it's winter. And I guess in the southern hemisphere, I guess it snows in the summer in the southern hemisphere. Is that what your winter? I don't even know. I'm all confused now. Anyway, back the truck up. So the snowy season is significant for someone. Very, okay, significant. No, it doesn't snow in the summer. Your winter is during our summers. Okay, so your winters are in like June, July, and August. So if you're in the southern hemisphere and your winter season is coming, this is a significant sign for you, okay? I know up in the north, winter's not coming. We do have like some people in some areas in the northern hemisphere do get like a lot of snow all the time, okay? But the significance of snowy season, very, very important for somebody. Okay, and someone's very political. They're just giving me, they're saying snowflake, and then they're attaching that to a political, I guess that's slang, some kind of slang. All right, anyway, whatever. I'm going to leave that there. I don't want this turned to a political he said, she said, back and forth kind of thing. So I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to follow me over on TikTok. I'm going to try and see if I can't do a TikTok live stream over this weekend. I'll let you know. I need to go get some coffee now. Right now I need a big gulp of coffee. So have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Good luck. I will talk to you guys very soon. Love ya. Bye.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us.